Hey everyone, my name is Chris.
I'm Jen.
And it is about 1 o'clock in Cedar City, Utah. We were able to get a rental car. We stayed the night at a local hotel. And now I'm about to show you probably the saddest thing I've ever seen. The remnants of our trailer. And so it's very windy. I'm not going to try to talk while I'm out there. But it actually is very sobering to see what just yesterday was kind of our hopes and dreams for the future, for social distancing and just enjoying our lives as a couple. And now, here we go. This is our Jayco Hummingbird 17 RV. We'll go around to the other side of the dumpster. Give you another view. We're not going to try to recover anything from it. We're going to try to get my clothes and stuff, but as you can see, that's just not going to happen. And here's one last look at our truck. I'm not sure we'll ever see it again, but kind of saved our bacon. It stayed upright. Bye bye, little truck. Thank you so much. Alright, sorry the footage is probably shaky right now. I don't have anything going on, but like I said, I'm gonna drive and I'm gonna hand the camera to Jenny, and she's gonna show you something that's sad but rather comical. Actually, you know, I'm gonna jump out and film it real quick. It would probably be easier rather than drive by, because there's actually a truck in the way now, which I don't think was there before. So here is actually the frame of our trailer sitting on a tow truck. And the comical part of it is the toilet is still intact. That was yesterday, less than 24 hours ago, our trailer. So for now, I am Chris, and who are you?
I'm Jen. Sorry. Tell me what
Sorry.
I'm supposed to say.
And we are going down the road. Hello everyone, my name is Chris.
And I'm Jen.
And we are going places with K and J. For those of you who know us and follow us on any type of social media, which is generally just friends, practically none of our friends know about our YouTube channel, but we had a very bad crash yesterday. Some of the stuff we've been posting recently is about our brand new travel trailer, which is now, as you just saw, in a rollaway dumpster. And our Nissan Frontier pickup truck is
Next to that dumpster.
Is next to that dumpster, not in it, but next to it. But just wanted to give you a quick update of what happened next. So, Jen, why don't you take it for a little while about after the accident, what happened?
So, we checked into our Ramada, Cedar City.
Which was nice, by the way.
It was.
It was
yes,
very nice, actually.
yes.
It was very nice. They got us a room, so that was kind of cool.
Yes, we were able to have a nice dinner. I got my alcohol, which I very much needed at that point.
Yes. Yeah. Yes, you did.
We were able to relax a little bit last night. This morning, we ended up taking a lift to the very deserted Cedar City Airport.
Which is a very nice building, however, it is...
I think it's all closed still.
Yeah, I don't even know why they call this thing an airport. I didn't see an airplane. There was, I think, 2 total gates, and I think you could probably, you know, do 1 small commuter plane or 2 a day out of there, but it was minuscule. But luckily, they had a rental car counter.
They did, and we ran into a very nice lady named Dee. And she was amazing. She helped us out. She got us into a car, able to get us, you know, at least the next 4 days, then we can bring it back home. However, as we were loading up, we thought, okay, we were going to planning on spending 2 days at Cedar City. But when we got the rental car, we're like, let's just pack up. Let's go to Vegas.
Yep.
You know, just try to salvage some things. And so we packed up. We got into our nice new rental car, went down the road, and and 104-degree weather traveling down I-15. And then it's like all of a sudden the air conditioning shuts off, and the monitor shuts off.
So this very lovely car, which Dee really is like, oh, this is a beautiful car. It's really comfortable. It looks really good. It's got this giant screen in the middle of the dash.
It fit all our stuff from
it fit
the
all
truck.
our stuff from the truck. It was amazing.
We couldn't salvage anything from the trailer.
Yeah,
But
get that to that in a second. But we got in this really nice car. We were, like Jenny said, we were heading down the highway. Thought things were just starting to smooth out. Going to salvage some of our trips. Been a couple of days in Las Vegas. And then all of a sudden, the giant screen just goes black.
And then it's just like the Chrysler emblem just
Yeah, the
comes
Chrysler
on, and then it
emblem
went
pops
black.
up, and then it goes black again.
The air conditioning goes off.
The heat, at one point, the front and rear defrosters are going.
Your seat
My
warmer.
seat heater was on full blast. The heater was on full blast.
It's 104 degrees.
And it's 104 degrees outside, and you can't shut anything off. And
We couldn't roll down the windows.
we couldn't roll down the front windows. So this car, for about, I would say, probably about 60 or 70 miles, is totally blitzing
And we
out.
are completely stopped in construction
Right,
traffic.
and then there's this, basically when you drive through I-70 to I-15 to get to Las Vegas, there's a very small corner of Arizona you have to cut through. And that small corner goes through a very beautiful canyon. And it was basically bumper to bumper through the canyon the entire way. So we are having this car, we're not sure that's going to actually make it. And then the heater's going on, and then it's shutting off and getting back to normal.
We were able to open the back windows.
We were able to open up the back windows for a while, but seriously, at one point the seat heater was on. The heater was going full blast, and it's 104 degrees outside. So it made for a very interesting ride. And then all of a sudden it would kick, the AC would kick on and everything would be good for 15 or 20 minutes.
It probably did it like, what, 5 different
Oh,
times?
it done it a lot more than that. But and Jenny's really sitting there just going, what next? You know, it's,
I'm like, oh my gosh, we've gone through all of this.
Yeah.
And now the rental car hates us.
And now the rental car hates it. On top of that, basically from St. George, Utah to Las Vegas, again, there was all that traffic. And not only that, but the wind is blowing crazy strong. There are semis and travel trailers similar to ours just fishtailing down the road.
People are driving crazy.
People are driving crazy. At one point, we see this guy in this little VW just go actually literally probably 100 miles an hour down the freeway, get to traffic, try to weave in and out, eventually go onto the right shoulder, and then blows around everybody. And, you know, basically that's why we got in our accident yesterday, is somebody was going too fast, came across traffic and just didn't stop. At least this person had the dignity to try to get around everybody illegally, but that's what they did. So, needless to say, this trip has been a difficult one. We probably had our truck totaled. Our as you just saw, our travel trailer is in a roll-away dumpster. I lost all of my clothing. We had to we stopped at a Kohl's in St. George, couldn't find much there. We ended up going to another Kohl's here in Las Vegas.
A whole bunch of shirts and swim trunks.
Yes, I lost everything.
And shorts.
Jenny, fortunately, all of her clothes were in a different part of the trailer, and we actually could get them because that part of the trailer ripped apart.
Broke open.
And it was like, it was broken open. And like,
so
look, Jenny's
my
stuff.
Clothes.
So we crawled in there and got it, but
we couldn't get your
right. So my high blood pressure medication is in the trailer, which is in a dumpster. And also,
nice
you also
sandals.
saw that the frame of our trailer is sitting on a flatbed tow truck, and it's very humorous.
It's like the toilet's just
right.
there.
The toilet is still
glory.
attached to the frame. But in all seriousness, when we got there today saw the trailer,
I wanted to cry.
Jenny and I both became very emotional. I think it was the combination of, we wanted to do this so badly. It was our answer to social distancing. It allowed us a lot of freedom. We could go to places where we couldn't go before because you were tied to a hotel room or something like that. And also, I think the emotions of understanding that was we could have been killed very easily if we looked at the highway and if it's like if we would have had the wreck here, we would have hit this concrete barrier. If we would have had the wreck here, we would hit the cable and
wire,
steel
yeah.
barrier, and
We
so
would have flipped or rolled.
right, and so and we even saw the skid marks where we went off of the highway.
It's very freaky to see that.
Yeah, and it was really freaky to see that, and all the devastation after the fact. But it was again very depressing to realize that something we wanted so badly was now in a dumpster, and to also realize that we really came close to being hurt very badly.
And honestly, just talking through the accident, you know, I think that I think the first thing that we looked at was each other,
Yeah.
and just really realized that we were okay.
I never saw the car that hit us. It hit on our side. All I heard was screeching tires.
On your side.
An impact, and then we were out of control. The next thing I knew, we were on the median. We were sliding sideways. I don't even remember flipping around facing 180 degrees the other direction. And again, all of this took place in 10 to 15 seconds. That's all it took.
I just remember when we came to a stop, the whole dust plume.
Right, the dust plume was so thick that you couldn't see outside of the vehicle. So,
I just thought the whole time, you know, I was bracing for us to roll.
And then all of a sudden the truck just boom, and you know, I think we're both a little bit sore today, but other than that, we're okay.
Very grateful. I mean, amongst everything, I mean, all of the loss that we had, I'm just so grateful. And
right, and you know, there's some hard work yet to come. We have got to try to recoup some of the things we lost financially. We just put in a lot of money in maintenance on my truck, the down payment on the trailer, all of the peripherals to get my truck ready to tow, all the peripherals to buy a trailer, you know, the extra, like we put a solar panel on the roof and things like that. The camera on the trailer and all of that stuff are now a total loss. The camera, dumpster, you know, we couldn't recover that. So we're going to try to salvage a little bit of our trip, like we said. We've got to go get another rental car tomorrow. Hopefully tomorrow's going to be a fun day, and we'll actually do some nice outside video, social distancing outside video, we hope. So for now, my name is Chris, and
I'm Jen.
And we are
in Vegas.
We're in Vegas.
We made it finally.
We made it finally, trying to make the best out of what could have been a really horrible situation. So until next time, bye.
Bye.